الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، نحمده ونستهديه ونستغفره ونصلي على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Dear my brothers and sisters, I would like to link between this episode and the one before about the relationship between the price controls and the monopoly. What is a monopoly? The monopoly, we have just one seller who can control the price of the goods or the service in our market. And when we have just one producer, he will control the market. And the Rasulullah sallam, he said, this is not accepted. Rasulullah sallam, he said, al-muhtakaru khati, this meaning, if you control the prices, this is not accepted. And he said in different hadiths, who can control the price of foods for 40 days, that Allah Azza wa Jal will not accept his work, that Allah will not accept his work because he would like to increase the price for the Muslim community. This is a monopoly, and therefore we should fight the monopoly system in our economy. But unfortunately, to be honest with you, a lot of developing countries, they have the monopoly. Look for the cellular phone, look for a type of cars, look for who owns the companies, look for who control the market of rice, who controls the market of wheat, who controls the market of cars, wherever, you will find a lot of monopoly in our market. And when we have a monopoly, for sure we will not have the right economic decision. The people will suffering because the prices are increased. Not even that, if you have some corruption in your government, you will find that the people who would like to fight the monopoly or the monopolist in our economy, they are going to suffer because they have some barriers. They set some barriers in the market. You will not allow for you to start a business. Why? Because they ask you to have a license. If you would like, for sure, right now in Egypt, if you would like to start a business for cellular phone, you may have feasibility studies that if you start a business for the cellular phone in Egypt, you may get a lot of profits, but the government is going to prohibit and have a lot of barriers. Is not accepted to have a new carrier for the cellular phone. Why? Because they ask you for a license. Is not accepted you to do it by yourself. A lot of decisions. In United States, the salary of doctors over there, the salary of physicians over there are very, very, very high. But the people cannot control it. They have the monopoly of the service, of medical service. They control it. And it's not allowed for you to control or even to increase the medical doctors over there. Because they have a union, they have association. With this association, they can control the price. And the Rasulullah sallam asked us, this is not accepted as long as you will make my life miserable. My life is, I will suffer because the prices are very high. I don't have the capability to buy the medical pills because it is very high. Therefore, we should try to fight the monopoly. I should try to have alternative for our production, for our monopoly, in our consumption, in our production, in our companies, whatever, you can name it. A lot of things that we facing the monopoly in our economy. And Rasulullah sallam, in many different hadiths, he mentioned to us and try to be aware that we should help the poor people. Our life is not just for the profits, just to get profit, to gain profit all the time, to earn profits. Also, you should have some portion from your profits to distribute it for the poor people. Therefore, a lot of economic system right now, they have a lot of regulations. This regulation to protect the economy from the monopoly. And they do not accept to have the monopoly, and sometimes according to the law, they try to break any companies, very huge companies. The United States, for example, for Microsoft company, when they try to monopolize the service of When does the government asked them not to control the navigator of the internet? Why? Because they control it. That's what we need. We need some regulation to protect our market, to protect ourselves, to protect our community, to protect you, for sure, as a family. Therefore, I'm advising you to care about your community, about your village, about your city, to help the people to fight the monopoly. جزاكم الله خيرا, and may Allah bless you, and thank you so much for following Huda TV.